Isipathana wearing that 13 jersey is really troubling that channel, Shanaka. It's never easy missing a midfielder when it comes to your defensive line. That time Trinity not managing to get the throw straight, but no problem because the opposition did not put up a fight. Referee Atavara this time penalizing Isipathana for not retreating 10 meters.
It was a not releasing call earlier on in the line out actually, Sudarshana, but you've seen some brilliant bits of athleticism by both sevens today. That was Hamza Abdeen. Watch him here. Manages to catch the ball, juggle and come down safely. That's what we call proprioception, Sudarshana, the awareness of where your body is in space. Tinetha Dorangoda did it earlier under some pressure, and it's just amazing athleticism to see these players being able to protect themselves without being on the floor.
In games you talk about presence of players. Hamza Abdeen has been a big presence in that Trinity forwards. And with that, Shan Altaf adds the 52nd point in this tournament, goes past the 50 and brings Trinity with a 1 point difference.
But it's just a reliability of his boot, isn't it? When you're playing in the forward, Sudarshana, just to know that you can win a penalty, do some good defense, and that will result in 3 points. That's just such a confidence and morale booster for any forward pack. Avishka Hiran hasn't been too far off either today, but we'll see who gets more opportunities. Here's Hiran, and that's another mistake. So 2 kicks, 2 mistakes into that pavilion side that have cost Isipathana so far.
What the 2 penalties would do to Isipathana is they are now put on notice. The forwards will know, as much as Situ Prabhumet wants to take the quick tap quickly, you got to be disciplined. You cannot give Trinity anything inside your 50 because Shan Altaf will be called to action.
Certainly will. And here's that centre field scrum on their ball that you were licking your lips about a little while ago, Sudarshana. Watch for Shra and Satish Kumar to combine with Udan Vijay Kun. Already the body position of Herat on this side. Not really good. Super shove just to backpedal. Nice little shift infield, and Shan Altaf coming in from the back on the nice angle. But they were ready for it. And here's a second wave of forwards. Manusha Silva with that lovely little lateral step you don't expect. Play on is the call from the referee. And here's Malik. Tinetha Dorangoda times his tackle well. And here it is going back to Shan Altaf for the drop goal. It's high, but it's not near the crossbar, unfortunately, as Avishka Hiran taps it quickly. And punts it. I'm not sure that was the best decision, as Shan Altaf will have another sighter and go for it again. Avishka Hiran calls for the fair catch.
And thrilling rugby this. Both teams wanting to play, but Trinity now, that will be a moral victory. They're not going to play at you because you've told them, listen, we have ball in hand inside your 50. We are going to take every single scoring opportunity that's coming our way.
Well, that'll put a lot of pressure on the Isipathana defense, Sudarshana, because they know they can't make any mistakes. Certainly not in their 40. And there's a 1 minute water break. After 20 minutes, they can't go to the huddle, but they will have to drink their water on the pitch. So the momentum has just shifted towards Trinity. This break could be very well timed for Isipathana.
Oh, absolutely. I think momentum is the name of the game. But Trinity will do well to take a breather and make sure now you've gotten the upper hand. Isipathana, on the other hand, they will do well to try and exit from their 50. They've been under too much pressure in their own half for too long, Shanaka. The moment they cross over to the opposition 50, they're dangerous. The forwards come into play and their backs will be looking to exploit Trinity's lack of Sadisha Veeravansa, who has just come onto the field.
Yes, Trinity now restored to their full lineup. 15 on 15 once again. And Veeravansa will be kicking himself because they did concede in that particular moment, Sudarshana. Here's the man who will be entrusted with going up against that man, Tinetta Dodangura and Hamza Abdin. Their battle in the line-out is going to be a little mini battle to watch in this final. A 3-man line-out has been called, so can bet your bottom dollar that Abdin is going to be the target. Dodangura using all his experience, and nicely done that time. Good movement. And again, rolling, too many commando rolls for referee's liking.
Yes, Satish Kumar, normally a very good ball carrier, that time made the wrong decision to try and advance a couple more times than referee Atavar's liking. Isipathana looking to exit straight away.
Bomet with a long kick, but only as far as Altaf. And the Trinity vice captain will put this one back with a bit of interest.
Well, how about that? Put you 10 meters back from where you took the kick. This has to be backed up by the forwards. They need to put pressure. Hamza Abdin is moving beautifully, and Tinetra Durangoda manning himself up. Even if he jumps up, it's going to be difficult for Hamza Abdin, but he's doing it beautifully when it comes to Trinity's line out. But upsetting this, Tevin, who's brought on to the team this week. Can they do that? But no, yes. Puts pressure on the hooker. Isipathana used to a very good line out, Shanaka. Now Trinity looking to put pressure on that area, on the hooker, and make sure that they get possession.
Well, Jayasinghe has just got to take a deep breath, because Dodangura is a fantastic jumper. He's going to pluck this ball out of anywhere. He just needs to make sure he puts it in the right place and lets the jumper do his job. And as much as he's running, Lahiru Herat's running on this near side in the tight head position for Isipathana has been good. Danushka Boteju needs to speak to his tight head about the body position. Satish Kumar goes off for Udan Vijayakun, and the captain coming in on a nice angle. It's bumped forward by Akash Fernando. He's a big lad and takes a few with him. Taken down by the youngster Tenona Di Costa. Here's Manusha Silva. Loves to come off that right foot. Udan. Malik. Haven't seen him spark too much.
Get back.
Just playing it safe for the moment. Shoveling it on to other willing ball runners.
Get back.
But Malik will do well to take it to the line.
Green.
Inside the 22. Trinity will back their superior bulk in the front 5.
Release.
Picking and going. This is just what the doctor ordered. Sucking all the energy from the Trinity defense. And over the top goes Setum Rajapaksa. Has to let go now. And does so. That's big Achinta Jayasena. Vijayakun wants his forwards with him. They're not going to give this out to the backs if they can help it, this Trinity pack. That's nice quick ball. Dodangura makes the tackle, but it's not good enough. Still available for Satish Kumar. Trying to reach. And the ball is spilled, squirting out of the hands of Tevin Udakumbura.
Akash Fernando, the man, losing out on that ball, but this is very good from Trinity forwards. They're exploiting the weakness of fringe defense of this Isipathana forward unit. They are earning the right to now go wide, Shanaka. They're sucking in the forwards, putting pressure on them. Unfortunately, Akash Fernando losing that ball forward, but that momentum building up those faces would have given them a lot of confidence.
Well, the fringe defense that time for Isipathana was found certainly wanting. There's nobody there. And you can see the rest of the forwards hanging their heads because a lot of good work to get there. But the slippery ball beating everybody. Superior body position from this Trinity front row. Bomet will need this one in and out of channel 1 quickly. Bumping it forward. Nice run that time from the Isipathana 12. Aditya Madhushan. And Avishka Hiran will count on all his experience to give his green defensive line some breathing space.
Trinity crowd getting behind the Trinitians, knowing that they've gotten ball in a attacking position. This is good for Trinity. Yes, you lost that forward, but put pressure on them to try and exit inside their red zone, just outside the 22 meters. Now Trinity will look to try and capitalize here.
Nimanta Sandeep also plays his rugby at fullback. They've made a positional shift, of course, so he's got plenty of experience. Udukumura to throw in. Nicely done that time by Abdin once again. In fact, it might be Nisit Kumarasinghe who took that one down. Vijay Kun. Malik opts for a little bit of a change in tactic.
The ball that time illegally brought down. So Trinity with an opportunity, with a penalty here. Will they ride the momentum? But this is knockout rugby. Points is going to be the name of the game.
Coach Fazil Marija giving running instructions to Sadish Veeravangsa there. And Usman Safraz has been told in no uncertain terms to go for goal. Use your dead-eye Dick kicker and make sure you get in the lead at half-time.
Malik that time not getting the connection that he was looking for in that cross kick. But he had a free release. He knew that the penalty was coming. Now opportunity for Altaf to put Trinity on to the lead.
He's already scored more than 50 points in this competition, and not just from the kicking tee. But just pulls it wide of the left hand upright that time.
Had to kick that right in front of the Isipathana section of the Sky Pavilion, so they all of them letting him know that he missed it. But Trinity won't complain. They will get possession back from this kick. Isipathana need to really think about their exit, because if they are going to be camped up in their own half, that's not very good, Shanak, especially when you are a team that are looking to use your forwards.
Well, that one was lucky. It bounced just inside. They've suffered a little bit with kicks not finding touch, kicks going a little bit too long, Isipathana, and put themselves under a little bit of pressure in the last 15 minutes. So they'll be very happy to get close to the halfway line.
This is good from Safras, taking leadership, talking to the lads. We did not see that very well in the Thomian game, where he just came back, and also in the Zahirian encounter. But here he's taking charge, and it's very good to see.
Ball might have been lost forward, but it's advantage to Isipathana. Defense up really quickly. That was superb work from Veeravansa. Situba Bomet, they're standing quite deep, this Isipathana receivers. Setum Rajapaksa is the man who takes it first. One charge down. And now it's available for everyone. And Avishka Hiran squirted forward, knocked forward, so it's advantage Trinity. Here's Jayasen, and now a little bit of space opening out. Can they find the open man? Onija Kodituaku dragged down. 8 meters short at the line. Trinity will know what they managed to do a few moments ago, and they will certainly go for the line with their forwards.
Get back.
This is great body position from the Trinitians, and oh, it's knocked forward. Knocked forward at the final moment of asking.
Just where they had to control it. They had forward momentum. They did that earlier as well. The fringes are in tatters for Isipathana. You keep attacking that, but just be a little patient in those final moments. But luckily for Trinity, there was an advantage which was played by referee Atavara for a loss forward from Isipathana, so they will get ball back.
Well, I would think the advantage was well over Sudarshan. I mean, they got almost to a scoring position. And coming back for that knock-on, perhaps, even though it's not a long advantage, I think advantage was well over.
On the previous shot, if you see the numbers that was converging into that area, if Trinity had decided to go out, they could have walked on to the try. Now, the backs, first face ball. Will we see a Fasil Marija special?
Oh, it's been out-hooked. Incredible work from Kavin Herath, Alairu Herath.
Kavin Jayasinghe has been attempting this entire game against Royal College as well. Opposition scrum, take a look at him. He's not putting much weight behind that scrum. He's hanging on to his two props. Maybe that's why Herath is a little uptight, Chanaka, because Kavin Jayasinghe has been attempting that out hook the entire semi-final, and it's beautiful to see as a hooker because that is a dying art.
Oh, it certainly is. If not dying, it's been dead and buried. And oh, Hamza is brought down safely that time. But again, the line out in serious problems for both teams.
Referee Atavar straight away not happy.
Let's see what happened there. We missed it because we were watching the acrobatics of Hamza Abdin.
Trinity that time will be breathing a massive sigh of relief because referee Atavara deeming that it was a rugby incident. It was the lineouts clashing on each other on air, but Trinity have been put on notice. They got to make sure that they aim below the sternum because anything above that, there could be a card.
If you can see that one again, see what referee looked for. Here it is. Well, there's not a lot of danger in it. And it looked bad from where the referee was standing, but from our angle, Sudarshana, there was not a lot happening. So it's probably a good thing that he didn't think that it deserved a yellow card. Looked much worse than it was. Here's Jayasinghe at the back, trying to profit from that out hook moments ago. Sethum Rajapaksa, his front row buddy, and there's a little bit of interference, but no damage done. Here's Avishka Hiran, nice short ball that time to Yuvindu Kodituwaku. Bomet. Lovely inside ball from Zumri. It's quick ball available for Situpa Bomet once again. Nicely shown in the face of that flying Trinity defense. Sethum Rajapaksa did well to hold on to that ball. And here's the first run by Navid Tahir. Has been hitting plenty of rocks though. Lovely step inside by Jayavira again. That time the third rower for Isipathana. Jayasinghe carries again the tiny hooker. Sethum Rajapaksa. Isipathana's support players are there in time. Here's Tahir once again, hungry for the ball in the 22. Bomet. Little chip from Tenula Di Costa. It's high and it's spilled. Oh, it's a wet ball, and I think that will be a 5-meter scrum.
Sean Altaf under pressure because he wasn't underneath that. Trinity won't mind this. They need to make sure. Referee Anil Jayasinghe wanting to have a word.
Well, you could see it was touched by Sean Altaf in the field of play and taken dead. So that means that it will be a 5-meter scrum for Isipathana, and Trinity will be wanting to put a shove on here. Lasita Attalagoda, scrum coach watching. And referee Attavara saying very clearly to Trinity, wait for my call. Stable, and Trinity will want to drive this. Taken off the back by Shakib Zumri. Puts in a good fend, but holding on for dear life was Nisit Kumarasinghe, who did well to bring down the Isipathana number 8. Sethum Rajapaksa waits for it. He's done plenty of running today. But it's a good tackle by Akash Fernandez. Still going Rajapaksa. Not rolling away is a call, and Herath is dragged forward by his captain.
Again, roll away. Hurry, ball again. Omin.
Satish Kumar gets out of the way. Tahir, and they come back to the blind side. This is where they scored the first one. Avishka Hiran cut him back in field. Inches short.
Get back.
Situba Bomet cutting back against the grand Shakib Zumri.
Get back. You outside. Get back.
It was a delayed ball that time. Trinity's defense was up very quickly. Too quickly, according to referee Gihan Yatavara.
Get back.
Tahir waits.
Release. Fight. Still advantage.
French defense is much better from Trinity than it was from Isipathana at the other end of the pitch. Once again, trying to change the angle of attack. Zumri, it's quick ball, and Thenode de Costa is hammered to the floor. Sethum Rajapaksa. My goodness, he's done some heavy work in this first half. Want to keep it nice and close, but the backs will be screaming for it outside. Shakib Zumri dragging his tight head prop forward. Herath, and here's the space once again. It's not a good ball from Thenode de Costa, but Avishka Hiran just, Sandeep in fact, just doesn't manage to keep it in field.
There's a penalty coming. There's a penalty coming, and there are multiple penalties on offer for Isipathana. Ideally, with half-time looming, you'd go for points, Shanika, straight away. 10 points to 6. with no hesitation calls scrum, Shanika. Interesting one. He changed his mind afterwards and wanted to go for touch, and penalty was not even in the equation.
Well, it's a gutsy call, isn't it? It's a really gutsy call. He knows he's got this Trinity team under the cosh a little bit. They've been defending for the last few minutes or so.
Yes.
And he will desperately want this ball to come to him quickly. Bomet. Nice run that time from Madhushan. It's available now for Tahir. Good support play. Shakib Zumri, lovely ball. And cutting back in field. Superb little step that time from Samira Disas. And it's superb defense once again. What outstanding work from the Trinity defensive line. You've got to take your hat off to Isipathana for being positive and for Trinity for being up to it.
Incredible play from both the teams. Gutsy call from Isipathana, and Trinity College backing their defensive effort. They know they want to make sure that they put it up and make sure that they say there is no way Jose through this defense.
Well, interesting from Shan Altaf there. He says, I've had enough. We are going back to the sheds and we're coming back. We're going to regroup and come back. It's 7 points to 6. All the scoring done pretty early on in that half. But since then, there's been no shortage of excitement, Sudarshana. It's been punch and counter punch. The defense of both teams has come up trumps.
Incredible work from both teams, and got to commend the refereeing as well, Shanika, because it has been flowy. We did not have too many stoppages, and the crowd has been given their money's worth and more in this first 35.
Well, it's been an outstanding half of rugby so far in the Dialogue Schools Knockout Tournament. A warm welcome if you're joining us from any part of the world. In this knockout final, we'll be back with a lot more live action and the highlights of the first half in case you've missed it after the commercial break.
Okay.